is all around us and is one of the fundamentals of what makes a culture resonate uniquely in the world. A popular belief throughout the world is that people from Mexico and Spain share many of the same characteristics when it comes to their culture. Through the interviews and research I have conducted, I have gained a lot of insight about the Spanish culture. Although both Mexicans and Spaniards speak Spanish, there is little similarities in their culture. The three main aspects in Spanish culture are the music, the food, and the art. First, I'm going to be discussing Spanish music. In Spanish music, one of the main styles is flamenco. According to dictionary.com, flamenco music is described as a style of instrumental or vocal music orientating in southern Spain and is typically intense in rhythm, performed by itself or flamenco dancing. With the invention of the Spanish guitar, flamenco music went to a whole new level. By adding an additional string to the Morse lute in the 1790s, flamenco music had a revival, becoming even more powerful. Additionally, with the creation of the Spanish guitar, was the birth of classical guitar as a genre of music. The creator, Andres Sangria, helped take guitar to a whole new level, creating dizzying heights of virtuosity. With the creation of both the Spanish guitar and flamenco music, a new style was born in the late 1980s by Pata Negra called Gypsy Rock. This new genre included not only sounds from flamenco, but medieval sounds as well. Next, we're going to be talking about Spanish culture, food in Spanish culture. Food and drink are of great pride in Spanish culture. Spain has a large variety of different foods that are very popular. However, Mediterranean food is with great pride within the culture. Mediterranean food is essentially based on fruit, vegetables, and dried fruits and nuts. Olive oil is the main complement, and Spain is also one of the main producers of olive oil. Mediterranean food is a way of life that involves preparing food traditionally and enjoying it with friends and family. In an interview with a Spanish-born native, Blanca Lopez, one of her favorite dishes she would cook with her mom was chicken and shrimp pele. This meal incorporates whole grain rice, fresh vegetables, seafood, and olive oil. On special occasions, Blanca and her mother would make the pele with shrimp and mussels. Here is a descriptive image of such dish. A popular place that all the locals and tourists alike will visit in Spain are the bars or tapas. According to Don Cortez's website, a 2010 economic study by Moqueta reported that in Spain there is a staggering ratio of one bar for every 129 Spaniards. One of the most popular drinks in Spain is brandy. Unlike in the US though, where most common alcoholic beverage is beer, most residents in Spain will prefer wine with their meals instead of beer. Lastly, I'm going to be discussing art in Spanish culture. Some of the world's most influential artists were born out of Spanish culture. One of the most well-known artists was Salvador Dali. His most well-known painting, The Persistence of Memory, is used worldwide. Many have tried to analyze the meaning behind the painting, coming up with thousands of explanations. This piece is also known as the very symbol of surrealism in the public mind, according to Michael Salcombe, professor at Towson University. After painting surrealism for years, Dali switched to a more scientific and religious period of painting that he refers to as nuclear mysticism. His pieces incorporated things such as optical illusions and geometry. Another well-known artist in Spanish culture was Francisco de Goya. As described on MET Museum's website, Di Gora is regarded as the most important Spanish artist of the late 18th and early 19th century. As a famous painter, he painted many of the Spanish kings during the 18th and 19th centuries, such as King Charles III and King Charles IV. Much like in the United States, different cultures thrive in certain areas. This also holds true in Europe. In Spain, their culture is strengthened by their region. Music, food, and art are all part of the foundation of Spanish culture. Although each of these are found in each culture, Spaniards hold great pride in these areas. Hopefully you now understand that Spanish culture is a very unique and rich culture between their flavorful food, vibrant music, and a plethora of famous artists within the last few centuries. With your new appreciation of the Spanish culture, I suggest all you go out and try a delicious dish of pela.
Ta-da!